miles from the Mexican border, we bring you Patrick, 1 minute knife review, live for Tanto Tuesday. So, hey, everybody, when y'all start rolling in, if anyone does, I want to wish you all a very happy Tuesday, and I hope everyone is well. And we'll see where this goes, if it goes anywhere today. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Mhm. So this is my day, technically my office day. So I run errands, take care of delivering documentation to people and stuff like that. And hey, someone gave me a thumbs up, even though I don't see anyone in the chat. Um, but thank you, whoever's here hiding. I appreciate it. On my phone, YouTube doesn't apparently update very well. I was just saying, hey, happy Tuesday. It's Tanto Tuesday, so we will be hanging out, and I'm going to show you a couple of my Tantos that I carry around. Tuesday's my office day, so I run errands and take care of stuff that has to be done with different businesses that I contract with. So I've told y'all I do therapy here in South Texas. I'm an independent contractor. I'm self-employed, which is why I work all the time. When you're self-employed, you basically are always working, whether people realize it or not. You're always trying to make your ends meet and make your money. That's just the way it is. Uh, if it could be different, it would be great. You know, I'd love to have days off and vacation and everything else, but I'm not willing to compromise and give up my ability to schedule myself, my freedom to do what I want, my ability to sit here and come here and talk to you all at 10:20 or 10:18, whatever, on a Tuesday morning, just because I feel like it. When you're working for the man, for a company, you just simply can't do these types of things. Hey, what's a vacation, right? Yeah, yeah. I do. I have actually been able to take a vacation a couple times in the past couple of years, which was really nice. But a vacation for me is basically meaning I don't get paid. I take time off of work and I don't get paid, so I have to save up enough money to cover the expense of the vacation plus the expense of the lost work and lost time. And because of the nature of therapy, if I don't do evaluations 1 week, that means 4 weeks later, I don't have any business because those evaluations that would be up for reassessment aren't. And so I end up with a loss of business. So and anyway, hey Marcos, good morning. I hope Tuesday finds you well. I really do. I appreciate you popping in. It looks like we got about 12 people here right now. Thank you all so very, very much. Let's show some knives. So for Tanto Tuesday, I'm going to tease. I've got three of them to show you, and I'm going to drag it out to get you all to stay. So my first one is anyone recognize that pocket clip? I don't know. This is a Chavez Liberation Street Tanto. Noob, you eat dirt? Oh man, well I don't. I'm very fond of food, and I tend to like my meals, and I like my food good. So let's see here. Gabber, Shahawan. I have no idea how to say your name. I'm gonna call you Gabba. Okay, Gab. I'll just call you Gab. Gab, welcome. Noob, welcome. Thank you all for popping in and saying hi. So yeah, we're showing off Tontos today, and we're just gonna hang out and talk a little bit. So Tuesdays being my day for office day and taking care of stuff. I also run a Dungeons and Dragons game every Tuesday evening. I don't know who. By the way, it's hot here today. I'm sitting in the sun. Um, I don't know if anyone remembers Dungeons and Dragons from back in the day. Of course, you probably should if you grew up anywhere around the 70s or 80s. So I still run Dungeons and Dragons every Tuesday, and I have some hardcore friends who have been playing. We've been playing online now for the past 2.5, 3 years, actually 4 years now. The same campaign. I do an entire world. I don't necessarily like all the prepackaged stuff, so I made my own stuff, and yeah, so I do that every Tuesday. So anyway, my first Tanto today for Tanto Tuesday is the Liberation Street. Now I think it's called the street because it's the Tanto, if I'm not mistaken. If it were the rounded edge, it would just be the Liberation, I think. I don't know. I'm not entirely 100% up with that. Indonesia. Hi, Indonesia. Saluders. Saluders. I'm not sure if I'm saying your name right. I am Saluders. I'm probably saying it horribly and I apologize, but welcome. Wow. From all over the world here with me today and this morning. Thank you all very much for popping in. I really, really, really do appreciate it. You're helping me get my hours in for being 4,000 hours of video watch time that we have to try and monetize a channel, which is insane. YouTube is not very friendly to creators like it used to be. Anyway, they've become very crazy. I'm international now. That's right. I've gone international. I'm actually some 8% or 10% of my views on my videos were international views, which is amazing. People in other countries that aren't allowed to have knives appreciate having knives, and I'm happy to see that. Or they're allowed to have them, and they really like to see what else is out there, because we have cool knives here in the United States. Shall I move on to my second one and show you all my second one, and then hang out the third one? Where am I at? I am in South Texas. I'm about 7 miles from the Mexican border on the Rio Grande River in the McAllen, Texas area. It's a beautiful place. I love it down here. I'm relocated from Indiana originally. Grew up there, lived there until I was about 30, and then moved down here. And I've been down here for the past 28 years now. So, um, Texas is a wonderful state. It's a great place to live. Great people. Yeah, Texas, United States of America. Yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Where all the soccer matches have been going on. Apparently, big deal. We lost yesterday. Not to say it's a surprise, but yeah, we got our mirrors handed to us in the soccer or football, if you prefer. Yeah, yeah, it was. And Mexico did too. I was stunned to see that. So it's going to be an interesting final couple rounds here. See who comes out on top. If anyone else is following it, I'm at the World Cup. I'd be surprised if no one is, but yeah, pretty crazy. So Tanto number two. Shall we go? Well, both of these are kind of old school. Let's go aggro. We'll go with my really aggro one. So this one is the Damned Designs. Do I sell knives? I have before. I will again. And I'm currently not planning on it at the moment, but I have before. Right now, my goal is to try to get this channel up to over 1,000. I'll be doing a big giveaway at 1,000 subs. Probably a ProTech. I've got one in mind that I own, that I would like to share with everybody. But we'll see. How long it takes to get there. It'll take a while. And then, of course, once I'm at 1,000 subs, I also have to get up over that 4,000 hour mark, or 4,000, yeah, hour. That's insane, of view time mark. And so that's why I'm doing live. So I appreciate you hanging out. If you want to just click it and leave it on, that would be great. I don't mind. So this is the Damn Designs Yokai, and it is an aggressive Tanto. This thing is crazy thin. I don't know if you can see that for such a tall blade. And it's like super slicey and thin. It's in 14C 28N, and it's a G10 with inset liners, bearings, very well made. I mean, Chinese made, of course, but very well made. And, and really good. Damn Designs did a bunch of GoFundMe's to start up, or whatever you call them, to start up things. I have a couple of their knives, but this one actually I think you can get, or used to be able to get on Amazon, believe it or not, and like $60. I mean, like really crazy. What a promotion! A knife. I'm not promoting any of these knives. Actually, these are my personal knives that I carry. My goal is to how to put it, share with you all my joy of knives and things like that. All right, Ming Kong Pertin, Pertin. I'm not sure how you say the last part. Pronounced past tense. But Minkong Pertin. Is it Pertin or is it pronounced funny? I don't know. Tell me if I was close. I probably wasn't. Axel, I appreciate you popping in though and giving me your time, and um, I'll take all the visits I can get here while I'm doing this. So okay, so that was Tanto number two for Tanto Tuesday. Okay, and I do have a third Tanto to tease. It's an out the front. Um, you might know that design if you're familiar with out the fronts, but that one is more of an old one. So okay, Ming Kong Perton. And it doesn't quite, with my accent, probably carry the funny thing you want me to say, but um, I'm not getting it. But that's okay. I hope you're getting a chuckle. I don't mind. I need a mod. Okay. You're right, Blue. Hi, Blue. Thank you for coming, and oh, thank you for sending me those things. I can't wait to get them and open them. Godparents. Oh, I didn't see that you said your godparents were from McAllen. Here in my phone, um, here on my phone, I really can't see those things, but that's awesome. McAllen's a pretty cool city. It reminds me a lot of Indianapolis when I was growing up. And Blue, you can have the job of being a mod if you ever want it. You just got to let me know, and then you got to tell me how to set it up because I don't know anything about that stuff. We'll have to figure that out, and I'll have to give you the right to be a mod. Let me see if I can figure it out. Blue, add as moderator. There we go. We'll put you as a managing moderator, and you too, Marcos. If you guys wish to really block people, then you can go for it. But as far as it goes, let them stay. If they want to harass me, that's great. I'll take the views. I'm trying to get 4,000 hours, and that takes a lot. Kelly, you made it. Hi, Kelly. Thank you for making it. I appreciate it. Appreciate it very much. I'm showing off some contos today. First one was the Liberation Street Chavez. Second was a little bit more rare or older, which was the yokai from Damn Designs. And I'm still teasing the third one, which I haven't shown yet, but it is an out the front. So I mean, I'm gonna make everyone wait for a minute to see that, just because I want to milk the time. You know, I got to really milk this for everything I can get. Anyway, uniform. You asked me about my uniform. I'm a physical therapist, self-employed here in South Texas, so I wear scrubs. People, I've mentioned this before in another live stream that people respond to uniforms and props. If you want to be invisible, carry a clipboard. If you walk around with a clipboard in hand and a pen and a piece of paper, and you walk around looking like you want to talk to people, people will avoid you like the plague. It's amazing. Try it sometime. Don't get in trouble though, please. Anyway, no, moving on. Country road. Yep. I am. South Texas is pretty country. In fact, I've got video of the border. If you want to go and look on my videos there, Sulu, I guess I'll call you. If you want to go look on my videos, Sulu, you can go check that out. So, accidents. I have a few cuts from knives, but they're generally not accidents. They're generally stupidity. Tools don't make mistakes. People do. And so I'm how to put it. I'm parked, by the way. I'm not actually driving. We're not going anywhere at the moment, although I have before. So if that's what you meant, I understand. Um, but now people make mistakes. Tools don't. Tools do exactly what they're intended to do. So if it cuts you, it was meant to cut you. I mean, that's why it's sharp. So anyway, I'm a big Respect the tool. That's right, and it will respect you. I am a big believer in ownership. I believe in agency. I believe that a person who owns what's going on around them has the ability then to change the world around them. A person who is victimized by the world around them just suffers. And there might be things you can't change, but you can always change yourself and how you're reacting to those things. So there's always the ability to influence the world around you, and not owning that and not taking that is a good way actually to get really ill. I see a lot of people in my practice who are deathly ill. I mean, basically we're all dying, right? But I mean, they're dying faster, a lot faster, and in large part, I think it's that internal versus external locus of control. They believe they have no control, and so yeah. Darwin. Well, let's just say natural selection gets you. I don't know if Darwin gets you. We call it a Darwin Award, right? But let's say natural selection gets you. If you're stupid enough to incapacitate yourself, then you do not need to reproduce. I'm right there with that. Oh no, Kelly, I'm there with you. Do you realize we've naturally selected for people who can't see? Yeah, I 100,000 years ago, I'd probably be dead somewhere because I can't see far away. I wouldn't have been able to hunt very well. Um, I mean, I can still manage, but it would have been really hard, and I probably wouldn't have, of course, made it to 50. But yeah, I mean, we've naturally selected for a lot of genetic defects. So yeah, it's unfortunate. On the other hand, I agree with both of you. On the other hand, it's been a boon because there's been many inventions, creations, and stuff that exist because of people who were otherwise challenged. And boy, it's hard to be politically correct on YouTube. Anyway, and yeah, it's always one of those catch 22s. If you'd seen baby Hitler on the side of the road, would you have killed him? I mean, that'd make you a baby killer. Yeah. Yeah, and so yeah, I'm probably gonna get my live stream banned for even bringing up the topic, but oh well, that's only a few people in here anyway, so it is what it is. So okay, I've teased long enough. Knife number 3 for Tanto Tuesday is the Orion Designs Slenderman with its what do you call that? More Japanese Tanto, right? It's got a little bit of a tip to it, but not much. Hey, Crab, thank you for joining us. I appreciate it. So anyway, so that is my Tanto number 3 for Tanto Tuesday. We've got Slenderman, we got Yokai, and we got the Liberation Street Tanto. Blue, you like that one? I liked it too a lot. That's why I got it. I got it secondhand, and I mean, it is. You want to talk about slender? It is super. Let me see if I can get these up. Oh, you can see them side by side. It is super thin. S35VN. It's a little chunky for the thinness, but it does cut pretty well, and it's got a really great tip. I mean, really great tip. So, and that's it's all about the tip, right? Oh man, I could get in so much trouble for that one. Never mind, guys. Anyway, so all right. In Texas, no job, but bring big money. If you got a lot of money and you're in Texas, you can always find business opportunities. There's a lot. The Slender Man, yeah, I have not seen it offered by anyone. Mine's even beat up where I've actually carried it. I carry it and use it. I have not seen it, and I wish I could find other Orion knives that I could afford because I really love their design language. But yeah, the Slenderman, it's a pretty cool one. Someday down the road, Blue, maybe we'll trade or something. I'm not making you no promises. Don't get excited. It's just at some point, everything changes. I still like this knife a lot. So that is my 3 Tantos for Tanto Tuesday. Um, uh, If you ever see this on the secondary market, grab it. It's a good knife. It's probably slightly under Microtech in that it does have some spring twang and stuff. Um, but to be fair, I've had a Microtech break. This is still going strong, and like I said, I do use it and carry it. So yeah, go figure. And speaking of which, anyone have any experience with Microtech's warranty service? I've got a UTX 70. I've got a broken spring on, I think, and I need to send it to them. And I hate to send yeah, that type of stuff that expensive to a company and hope that they'll fix it. And I don't know. I've heard stories about Microtech, so now I'm a little concerned, but we'll see. Uh, and do I work? I'm self-employed, Sulu. I'm self-employed. I work when I want to. That is the great blessing that God has given me, and I'm also blessed that I can do this. For example, I get to do what I love to do. I enjoy meeting people and talking to people, you know, even if they're not here, right? um, to the point that um, if you were to give me, if you were to offer me, you know, $10 million and say, here, you never have to work again. Go do whatever it is you want to do in your life. I would still probably get up and do this. It sounds silly, but I would still want to go help people. I would still want to go um, uh, see what I can do to make their lives better. If it wouldn't be this, it'd probably be doing something with some church or something. I don't know. But yeah, unfortunately, no, most companies are pretty good. Stinkers with warranty issues. Yeah, it is. I'll tell you who is really, really good. You're absolutely right. Everyone in the United States of America are rich people. So, Sulu, I acknowledge and recognize that we are spoiled rotten. We have been blessed, and we've won the birth lottery to be born here. And yep, yep, you're absolutely right. We are. And you know what, though? A lot of people here that have made it, they worked hard and earned it. And you have to give people credit for that too. You know, maybe we've had better opportunities to start off with, but I've had people, Sula, I've had patients. I was telling the story the other day. I had one lady, I was sitting at her baby for early childhood intervention because of birth defects, that was sleeping in a garage on a dirt floor. That was her home. Just no doors to the garage, just a building, just basically like a stone building with a dirt floor. We have that here too, Sulu. You can say people here are very rich, and we are. In this country, we are, and people don't recognize it. People don't respect it, you know, what we have. But there are many people here who also do not have and are every bit as burdened by poverty as people um, people who are what's the word I'm looking for in other countries dealing with economic hardships. No, we don't have the garbage dump harvesting things that go on in was it Brazil, some other countries I've seen that are just horribly poor, but we have some abject poverty here. It's definitely in life endangering when we encounter it. So it exists everywhere. You can't escape the ravages of poverty even in a rich country. Sadly, now in Texas, cowboy country, ride horses. Well, you know what? I grew up in Indiana, and I learned to ride horses in Indiana in corn country. So go figure. Yeah. I have never ridden a horse in Texas. I've ridden horses in Mexico. I've ridden horses in Kentucky, and I've ridden horses in Indiana. I've ridden horses in Colorado. I've never ridden horses in Texas. It's the way it is. You know, life is funny that way. All right, guys. I need to wrap this up and get in there. We got to go get a car worked on. We got a car that's having some problems, and so that will be my office day working on a car today. I appreciate you all coming in. Sulu, please subscribe. I would love to talk more, and you're welcome to come in and hang out. You know, mods, if you want to let people talk, Kelly, I need to make you a mod too. If you want to let people uh, come in and talk, I absolutely have no trouble with people harassing me. I will find it hilarious and play along. I've never been easily offended, and I will, if they're going to try and get me to pronounce something funny or something like that, I will intentionally mispronounce it to the point of absurdity just to have fun with them. I don't mind. Um, and I really didn't get that one at all, though. I even if I said it fast, it didn't make any sense to me. So I have no idea what it was about. Oh, Patty, hey, welcome. I'm going to jump you in here. I'm just making everyone mod so that way I don't have to worry about it. There you go. Hey, welcome, Mo. I'm just getting ready to leave. Let me repass my Tanto Tuesday, though, real quick with you so that you can see the Tantos that I brought. First Tanto was the Chavez Liberation Street. So, wanted to show it off today for Tanto Tuesday. Next one was the Damn Design Jokai. Very, very cool knife. I'm a big fan of this knife. And the last one was the now impossible to get, apparently, Slenderman. Yeah, it was a great knife. Anyway, I just Colonel Sanders. I think you're thinking of Kentucky. At least I don't know if he was born in Kentucky, but Kentucky Fried Chicken is the Colonel Sanders thing. So yeah. All right, Mo, I'm sorry. I'm getting ready to leave. I have to go in. We have to get a car worked on. And I'm approaching 30 minutes when I try to upload this or whatever. It's going to take them forever. But hey, I appreciate you coming in and catching me this time. Thank you very much. Uh, I pray God finds all of you well and protected and blessed, whether you're here in this country or other countries around the world. I appreciate you all coming in here and spending your time with me. Um, I will be back on tomorrow morning, sometime randomly, probably around the 10 o'clock hour, just to chat while I'm between patients in the morning. I appreciate it. God bless you all. Have a wonderful day. Bye. Now I get to mess with this thing for 5 minutes to sit, and so you get to look at me and look at my nostrils and all that stuff. Have fun. Okay, we're gonna. Okay, everybody, you all take care.